All right, I'm looking at Weekly Squardle number 26. This is like normal Squardle, except we've got more words. If you're not familiar with Squardle, check out the website. There's some weird stuff with the clues, but it's not too complicated. You can also just look at the logo above me there. It kind of shows you what the clues look like, or just follow along and you'll figure it out. We have 8 guesses to get all of the words. Somebody had suggested that I should start with first, third, and fifth on a Squardle, because the first, third, and fifth columns or rows. I'm gonna do that on this one, but I'm gonna also throw in some words for second and fourth. So I'm gonna do first twice, third, fours, and fifth. So why not? First, well, mixed bag there. A green, but 2 grays. Twice, another green, okay. Third. Now, I didn't really think about this, but the bad thing is we're guessing T 3 times in the first row and column. Third, fours, and fifth. Okay, well, not great there. Now, there's some new stuff with how it hides some clues. So I believe the white clues are grayed out a little bit. Okay, so I knew there was a new thing. So essentially, the white hints fade out but are still visible if you find another colored hint for the same letter. So for example, the U here, that's just telling us there's a U somewhere in the grid. And since we already have a red U, we kind of already know that. So it's still there so that we know not to put a U in that row and column, but it helps things not be quite so cluttered. And I know a lot of people want me to turn on the hide greens and blacks, and I am going to turn those on. I'm not gonna turn on the hide repeated at this point. And of course, it doesn't retroactively do it, so I'm gonna go through and do that myself. All right, so there, now it's not quite so cluttered. Hopefully we won't lose track of things quite as much. So let's look at the T here, because one of the good things about guessing lots of T's is we know quite a bit about the T's. So there's no T in the first, third, or fifth column. There is a T in the second and fourth column. Also, there's no T in the first, third, or fifth row. Okay, so probably T's something like this, or the other way around. Could be in both. We could do like state or something on one of these, starting with the S's. E's. Now, what do we know about E's? We know there's no E in the second row or the fifth column. That's about all we know there. There's no I in the grid. There's no I or O, so we haven't guessed an A yet. So let's do something with an A. And maybe just some new letters. We don't really know much about the first row or column. There's no T. There's no R. Oh, look at the middle column here. We've got 2 red R's, and there's no R in the middle row either. So, like an R there, potentially like a TR. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. There's an H in this column, but it's not fifth because of this red H. H there, maybe. Ooh, we've also got H here, so. Now this is interesting. There's an H in this column, and there's also a T, but it can't be TH. Because the T has to be second or fourth, and the H can't be third or fifth. So H here might not be terrible. Now that doesn't work very well with the R. Well, unless we do, there's no C. Because it can't be, there could be an S here. There could be another S here. We could have like shrub or something. But we can't have a U there. Interesting. I mean, we could have an H up here. What would that be? No, we can't do a U there. Haste. Haste would work. But then that makes me want to put like a C or a T or something up here. We could do a P, do like phase, but it can't have an E at the end. This can't be an E or a T at the end here. It's interesting. This could also be an S up here, actually. But, You know what? There's also an S, or there's also an H in this last column, which could be right after the S. So why don't we do something like graph? I like that. Oh, but we know there's no R. I was thinking get a P in there just to check if there could be a P at the beginning. Because we don't need to do the S. You know, we could do something like clash or flash, but there's no C or F. Or trash, but again, we don't want to do an R and there's no T. We could do plush. I'd like to do an A, but we do know that there is a U in this middle column and it can't be third or fourth, so let's go with that. Okay, it was USH, that's awesome. So we found the H up there, that's good. So this is probably, I mean, it could be shush. There is a P down here, which could be, you know, SP, something like this. So shush would work if we had another H. We do know there's an H in this word. It has to be first or fourth. I don't really like ending in HE, although SH is pretty good. SH is pretty good. And, ooh, it could be, oh, I was gonna say lathe, but there's not, oh, right, because it hid the L. See, this is the problem with the auto hide black clues. We got a black L and I didn't even notice. I know it's on the keyboard, but I didn't even notice because it hid it automatically right there. So, I would say lathe, but we can't have a T third. So where's the T? If we do the H there, then the T has to be second. I don't like that. I think I like haste. And we do know that there's a T second or fourth, and also second or fourth down here and up here. So I like doing the AST, or I like doing the T at least in the fourth position this time. It doesn't have to, we don't have to do haste. We've got some things going across there. We could do pasta. Pasta's not too bad because I like P over here. There is a P in that column. AST for haste, potentially. And we don't need to do the E here, and there's no E over here, but A, it would check more spots for A's. I like pasta. Oh, look at that, it was pasta. No way, okay, and I think it's haste. I did not expect it to actually be pasta. Usher, we do have an R. Usher, and there's an H here. It could be an E or an A. Spasm. This could be ashen? Maybe. Ooh, what's this? Oh, this might not be a T. This might not be a T, because we have the T's there. Steps. I don't know. There's an R in this word. There's no, this is an R at the end. This is an R. So Mary, handy, and steed and steer. Okay, that's what I'm going with. All right, so, I mean, let's just do ashen. Okay, it was ashen, good. Now we can do steer or steed, it doesn't really matter. Let's do steed, and then we'll do Mary, which will get us all those, and then we just need to do something with an SH. We could do, let's do shave, why not? There we go, get an extra letter in there. We hadn't guessed a V, which is black, of course. There we go, all right, so pretty good. That one wasn't too difficult, I didn't feel like this week. There was quite a bit of, you know, common stuff. We had the SHE in the middle, we had the AST on these words, we had the TEE. So that always helps when you have common letters between the row and the column. So there you go, let me know how you did with this weekly Squardle. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles. What do colors look like to me? Now,
It's hard to answer that one really because I don't know any different. I've been colorblind my whole life.
Okay, so
And
that's
if
where the
I ask
R
you
is.
to describe-
So the C and the H and the Y are no good. So there's got to be an O. Oh, wondered. Okay, so we can do ooh. We have peeking. It could be speaking actually.